more weight on them.
Hey, and we're back.
Yes, we are.
I hope you like the 4D images that you just saw of the baby's head.
Personally, I couldn't make head or tails of them. Oh, there's her legs, and right there you can see she's a girl again. The ultrasound tech got very excited over that. Only the problem was the baby didn't hold the position long enough to take a picture. So this is the ultrasound tech moving around and trying to get the picture again. Only, I'm afraid our little girl was not cooperating in showing her private parts.
She's a very modest little girl. Good.
But the ultrasound tech did manage to take another picture, but she thought she could see it. We couldn't for that picture, but anyway. I believe this was it. Yeah, and there she's marking the girl parts again. Although, you know,
I can't really tell that.
Yeah, neither can I, but the ultrasound tech was real convinced. I kind of said, so what percentage convinced would you say that you are, that it's a girl? And she looked at me like I was a little crazy and said, well, there's no percentage to it. I just look and what I see, and...
She said there's a labia, and...
So it's a girl.
Girls have labias, and that's that.
So, apparently it's a girl.
So I'm not sure what she's looking for at this point, but...
Yeah, there were a lot of pictures taken. She had to measure all kinds of parts, very specific parts. And they had to be specific measurements.
And it's pretty incredible because to us, we weren't entirely sure what we were looking at. And to her, she would be looking at this just random object on the screen. She knew exactly what it was and what size it needed
should
to
be. Yeah. That's why a lot of these pictures she's taking, we're not even sure what they are.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoy the ones that look most like the baby.
So I think this perspective is, I want to say it's looking from the top down, and then as the tech kind of adjusts the perspective, it looks at varying depths from the top of the head down to the legs. So sometimes it looks like you're looking at the legs, and sometimes it looks like you're looking at the head, and sometimes the hands.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. But you can see she's up. It's obviously important. She's taking a picture of it. She's measuring it.
I think it's the hamburger that you ate for lunch.
Whatever. Oh, but there we can see the baby's profile again, which is nice. Cute.
Baby's head.
There's a scene in the next lot of audio in which you can watch the baby drinking, which is one of my favorite parts of the ultrasound, so you can't turn off just yet. You have to listen to the next part where you can actually see her drink.
Watch her mouth very carefully, and you can actually see the fluid kind of flowing in.
Yeah, it's so incredible.
So she's pointing at the heart, I think, and I'm not sure why she's pointing at the head.
Oh, I think she was the brain stem or something. Yeah, I don't remember.
And all the black space around our baby girl is amniotic fluid. Is that right? Amniotic fluid?
Mm-hmm. I think there she was showing us that my bladder's filling again. But at this point, we're nearing the end of the ultrasound, so she let it go.
Well, the tech's going to
begin talking again. She's going to finish it off. And with the really, really amazing footage of our baby drinking. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And enjoy seeing the final pictures of our beautiful little girl.
And no, we're not going to tell you the name.
Large, I just need to follow it down like that. She's drinking. So you're swallowing the fluid there. She's swallowing. You see the fluid going down her throat.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
She's doing what she's supposed to.
I didn't know they swallowed.
Yeah.
No.
All their systems, you know, need to be working. So when they come out, they've already done all that. Their diaphragm's moving. Fluid actually goes into the lungs too and helps stimulate their growth and kidneys are working and everything.
One thing one can't check is the lungs, right?
We can see the lungs. Actually, we had 2 patients yesterday with their babies had lung masses, which we only see a few of those a year, but we can't see the maturity of the lungs.
Right.
Closer term, if they're going to do a C-section on someone for whatever reason, they can do a lung maturity amnio. They just take a little bit of fluid, send it to the lab, have the results right away, and tell if the lungs are mature. But that's usually done 37 weeks gestation.
You don't actually use the lungs until they come out, right?
Well, you know, this is lungs. You can see the lungs. No, they're not breathing. But the fluid is going into the lungs that helps stimulate their growth, so they are growing. Cute little profile. She has a cute little nose there. You can see her diaphragm. If you look real close, you see that thin black line. So lungs and heart in the chest. Sometimes you can have a diaphragmatic hernia, and that there's an opening there in the stomach can go into the chest, the lungs can develop. It's pretty serious, but yeah, that's intact. Sometimes you don't want to know all the things that could go wrong. You think, how can I have a normal baby? But she looks great. Look at all of her.
And that's about it.
That's the end of our ultrasound. Thanks for joining us. Hope you'll be seeing her very, very soon in the flesh.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.